they just thought that at some point something will happen that we will win games. Of course, you've got Messi, Suarez and Neymar. Is going to happen. So leave it at that. Do not wake them up. But instead, a lot of Espanyol fans and Pau himself, the goalkeeper, has been reminding everybody that it'd be better if the Madrid teams win the league. And of course, then everybody remembered as well what happened in an earlier game this season where Pau Lopez stepped on Messi's foot, where Luis Suarez waited for the Espanyol players in the tunnel saying, "Come here and get me and let's fight, you all rubbish." So
it sounded meaner than that, yeah.
It was something like that. But basically, it shows you what kind of intensity or what kind of pressure and.
Oh, their city rivals, Espanyol, a club that was formed by students. It's Messi. It's magnificent. Maybe a goal that puts a shine on the title trophy. Cometh the big game. Cometh the little man with a big goal.
It was obviously a significant goal, but it was one that was enjoyable to watch because it just went over the wall. It seemed to take ages, and you wondered, you knew it had a chance. And it just creeps under the crossbar. It's a wonderful set piece from Lionel Messi. Crucial stage of the game. It gets the early breakthrough for Barcelona, which is so important against Espanyol. Pau Lopez goes full length, does his very, very best to try and get there to deny Messi. But it is a brilliant set piece. Absolutely fantastic. Has the power, has the accuracy, has enough curl just to whip away from the goalkeeper. And he's pleased.
Knows how to find it. If other results go his way, is to claim the Spanish title for the 8th time, which will be level with Xavi. To Suarez. Lopez stops, he once! Goes in off Rakitic, who may have just been standing in an offside position.
Got a bit between the teeth, and they're moving the ball about quickly. I'm enjoying the fact that they've got the goal ahead now in Espanyol. Just can't sit there and hope for the best. And you see Rakitic there in an offside position. I think he was half expecting, half hoping that the assistant referee might have missed it.
Well, they're fired up, Barcelona. They have no distractions. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? The defender on the far side, it would appear from the very high angle, may have been keeping him on side. But we have to go with what? It's Neymar's run-up. But it's Messi. Maybe it should have been Neymar.
Certainly more difficult angle for the left footer. On this occasion, never really looked to trouble Pau.
Neymar concentrates. Slow run-up. Well, he's back in the goals again. He scored 2 in his last 3 games after he went through that slow spell. Neatly to Rakitic. Alves. Rakitic spots Neymar. Neymar plays it back to Lionel Messi. Party football.
It was just a couple of back heels and a Rabona in that attack from Barcelona. Rakitic swings the ball in. Great first touch from Neymar. Takes the more difficult approach, rather than using his left foot. Almost clips it back into the path for Suarez. Messi.
We'll be hoping he is celebrating his birthday today. Luis Enrique, who's turned 46 years of age. There's Caicedo, shoulder to shoulder with Piqué, and he got the shot on goal. Did extremely well in a tight situation. Canias with a free kick. Ter Stegen comes. Oh, he boxes the ball. He'd lost it. And minor panic in the Barcelona defence there. Oh, throwing everything at it was Quite a meeting of bodies. Suarez. Barcelona just had to be single-minded about what's going on here. It's back to Messi. He gets one chance, and then the referee considers the penalty. With the rough tactics, it was Hernan Perez, whose name is only freshly written in the referee's little black book.
I think it's a silly challenge here. We see the Messi attempts at goal, and there's no didn't think there was any change in direction. Thought there was no momentum. I thought it was just momentum from Ruben Duarte, but on the action replay there, you can see he lifts. He's
playing a game of tag, finding Suarez. Brilliant skill from Suarez, but a fine piece of defending from Rocco. For Espanyol, of the game's kicking off, synchronised in Spain. Now Messi. Suarez made his run a little bit late. Alves is in there. Now Messi. Now Suarez! Give him an inch and he'll give you a goal. And that could be one of the jewels in the Spanish crown.
Luis Enrique would be so pleased with that goal because his team in the second half hadn't got going yet. And wasteful in possession, they've given the ball away cheaply, and that's what it's exactly what Espanyol do there. And the turnaround in possession, first of all Barcelona, then Espanyol, and then when it gets back, Barcelona go through the gears, Messi to Suarez, and he just doesn't miss. In that situation, you're wondering if the striker can finish off the chance, but not with Luis Suarez. You just know when he's given an opportunity like this, he makes the right choices, the right decisions, and of course, undoubted skill to finish off any chance that comes his way.
Messi to Suarez, goalkeeper delayed his dive, wasn't going to fall into the trap of connecting with Luis Suarez. Inch perfect once more from Messi.
Yeah, and that's the pass I was talking about earlier, in between full-back and the centre-back. Defence split and pass.
With Atletico tying at the moment. Oh, it's a dreadful ball. And Suarez has been gifted a big opportunity here. He has Neymar with him. Not quite the right pass. And a major escape.
Second half, Robbie. It's not been a great footballing performance from Barcelona. It's a win-at-all-cost game.
Neymar's corner. Suarez! It's a personal battle between him and Cristiano Ronaldo at the top of the table. And Luis Suarez takes his tally for the season to 56 goals. He's enjoying life in Catalonia.
It's 11 in his last 4 games, and we've still got a third of this match to go. Talks about him leading the line, dragging this game from Barcelona by the scruff of the neck into a more convincing winning position. He's being aggressive there against Javi Lopez. Just shoves him away. You can see Javi Lopez has his hands on Luis Suarez, who shoves him away. He gets the power behind the header. And that is it, wrapped up for Barcelona now.
Neymar. The legs are tiring now. They're a little punch-drunk here, Espanyol. It's Rakitic.
And those games were wins. It was a tough fixture list for a little while. Once they lost confidence, they did well to arrest the slide, arrest the decline. They're back on track again now.
Oh, dear me. First touch of the ball. Rafinha. Espanyol have collapsed. And a man who was making an awful lot of noise, should I say, in the media before this game about how they would fight for Madrid, is almost handing the title to Barcelona.
A little period of inactivity with 3 or 4 substitutes made in quick succession. And Pau Lopez just loses control. The home supporters are enjoying it. 1 or 2 of the Barcelona players that he's been involved with in this game, the league game earlier on in the season as well, beginning to enjoy it now. He slides out, it's a routine save, but he just spills it right into the path of Rafinha. And that is obviously his first touch. Likes Rafinha and Arda Turan.
Suarez holding off.
First and foremost, these teams have to concentrate exactly what they're doing here and finish this game off.
Messi. Alves, only one way to do it, to go over the top. And Neymar gets his name on the score sheet. Full house. Messi, Suarez, and now Neymar.
Another good example of scintillating attacking play from Barcelona against the jaded, tired team. It's not unusual to see a team out on its last legs against Barcelona. Worked so hard to try and stay in the game for as long as possible. They look a demoralised team now. Pape Diop has worked so hard in midfield, guilty giving the ball away. Luis Suarez is onside. Correa, the substitute right back, was playing him on. And Suarez, you see the pass from Dani Alves, great skill from Dani Alves, great first touch, first time pass from Luis Suarez.
Neymar. Messi makes space, can't make a goal. Well, 5-0 here. This is how it stands now. Atletico still drawing. They're in third place. Real Madrid, it must be so nervous at the Bernabeu. They're on 87 points unless they concede the third goal against Valencia. Down at the bottom of the table, Levante, we know, are down. Espanyol are safe at this moment in time. On Sky Sports 2. Can they make their mark? Espanyol, no, they can't. They've rather surrendered today. Not quite yet surrendering the title to Barcelona. As it stands, they have to go to Granada next weekend to ensure that they are crowned the champions, but they are so close. They can almost see their reflection in the